Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Leafs Odyssey, where we are picking up in Cooling Sector. And let's see. We have Monster Box, we have ice that we haven't seen in a while, which is neat. And there's two Monster Box and a statue. The Monster Box, it looks like, are going to have to die on the lava. All of these are controlled by the one toggle switch that the statue is setting on. Sorry, pressure plate is the name of it. And it looks like he's going to have to push them diagonally across the ice in order for them to get in here. And the statue can get into this area, but if Leaf wakes up the statue and it moves off of this, Leaf is going to be boxed out of the area. So we'll just be remotely controlling the statue by walking around the outside. So I think Leaf does need to pre-position the Monster Box, probably, to be in useful positions. And so probably, like, one of them wants to go here, so the statue could push it diagonally, except for, how would the statue, Or does Leaf want to try to position them like here and here using some kind of dark magic? Is another possibility. Actually, okay. I think Leaf might be able to get the statue to come over here and then be moving like diagonally this way to get this one here. So having one start here would be fine, but this one I think is going to be more difficult. And so maybe Leaf wants to try to start with this one like here. Which seems more vaguely plausible to get the statue to push into somewhere. Or even, maybe in here? And then the statue could push it down and then slide and somehow get it moving diagonally? I'm trying to anticipate the statue's movements, and that is difficult to do. So let's just take a stab and imagine that, well, in order to get it stopped there. Okay, so here's my idea. I can do that. I can't do that. In fact, the puzzle is completely immobile now. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Could I have done things differently? Could I have done things differently? Nope, this was the only possible way to attack this problem. Clearly, this puzzle is unsolvable. Okay, so next idea I have then is what if I... it's still not gonna work. Okay, so what if I do this? Like, I should probably end up spending more time just seeing how the statue behaves, rather than doing all this setup work for a setup that I'm still struggling to imagine, but I choose not to do that, and instead I choose to do this, because I feel like this might be right. And it's not taking that long to do this initial setup. So I feel like that might be what I want. And that might be what I want, and so I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna wake up the statue. He's gonna move diagonally up. Where does the statue move next? Directly to the right would attack me, so he does go here. And so now I could choose to wait twice, then start moving up to get him moving diagonally. Yeah, this worked. And then now that he's already pushing that one diagonally, and I can see the eyes moving diagonally, then I can move down, and that would push that one diagonally. And I believe I've solved the puzzle. And so now 2 Monster Box have been killed, and the statue can be killed just right over here. Okay, I actually planned through that one. I'm proud of myself. And look at that, I even remembered to press the record button, so you're watching this. You're watching this, everyone who is watching this. Brilliant. Okay, what do we have next? Carver. I suppose some people are listening to this rather than watching this. It's definitely the case that there's a number of YouTube videos that I mostly listen to rather than watch. Are there cracked bricks anywhere? I don't think so. Oh, trapdoors. Now I see why it's called Carver. Why is this not easy? I have to wake up the statue from the top. And then move him diagonally across some of his own carved path, one presumes. So it's better for him to move diagonally because that preserves more future routes for the statue, I think. But there is one monster block who has gotten whateverified. And I think it's fine to wait here. It's not fine to wait here. I need to do that to get you moving. And then once you're here, now I could pull you diagonally back across the top and do the same thing on the other side, I think, without loss of gener- No. Oh, there's floor there, so I need to move you one to the right, so you are incapable of moving back to the left. Then I can come up here and now basically do the exact same side on the other side, and I think we're okay. So we did that. And I come down here and do that, and then come down here and just wait. Yeah, okay, that was not a problem. I think other than having a few diagonal moves so that there was a way for it to cross its original path, there wasn't anything that was too difficult about that one. In my head, in any case. Under fire is where we are. There's a lot of enemies in here. These guys are not standing on hot coals. I have to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angry eyes and 2 statues and a bug bomb who is behind a cracked brick wall right here. And there is one toggle switch that Leaf must hit. There is one pit in the middle. And the statues... In order to kill the statues, they probably need to either get laser... Have I seen statues and lasers interact? Actually, let's begin with that. Statues can shoot lasers, reducing them to rubble. I don't think that's information I had before, but I can't get it in my journal right now. Because the puzzle is currently in an unwinnable state and I can't get to the exit. Okay, so let's reset the room. So that does behave the way that I would have guessed. A question becomes, how does this statue die? Leaf could prime it, step away from the laser, step here during the cooldown, open the brick wall while it is being primed again, step away from the laser, go in here, step here during the cooldown, no. I'm going to need a piece of rubble here in order for Leaf to get in here and awaken the bug bomb. So I think one piece of rubble is going on one of these tiles so that I'm capable of getting in here. And then other than that, these two, Leaf is incapable of killing because they're adjacent to hot coals, and there's no one else to kill them, so I think the bug bomb has to go here to kill these two. But then how could I ever kill any of these guys? These guys kill each other, and these guys kill each other, yes, and the bug bomb kills these two. Okay, I see it. So one piece of rubble here. Bug bomb over here. These guys killed these guys. These guys killed these two. And when does Leaf go in here relative to everything else? Feels like it could kind of happen at any time. Can I get your rubble here? Leaf has to move up here to awaken you. And then if he goes down, 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 this guy would go down, 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 down. But Leaf cannot down, 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 down. This guy would be primed. Leaf could move out of the way. And this guy would have moved again. He wakes up for a turn, so he's going to be one behind Leaf. So down, 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 down. He's going to be here, 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 here. Then Leaf could move up again, and this guy would die there. Okay, I think I see how to solve this puzzle. I was wrong about something? No, I can do this during the cooldown. I was thinking I was going to have to prime this guy first, but no, we're fine. So, down, down, down. Right. Did not anticipate that. Can I get the other guy's rebel? I can't get this guy's rebel because if I stand down here, this guy's immediately dead. So this guy has to stay alive. So how do I... I could do that. But now he has slid over to somewhere where I can't kill him where I needed to kill him. So how could I have done this differently? I have a question. Do statues fall into pits? Because, like, they don't see them or something? This is just a question that I don't think I know the answer to. And I would like to know the answer to it. And I'm not sure if I can know the answer to it here. I might be able to. So if I did this, and this, and this... no, I'm not going to find out the answer here. Was there a different way I could have played this? I could have done this, but I don't get to simulate the game for another step. I could have done this, but then I'm just dead. Here we go. The statue bumped up against the edge of the pit and was still standing on the hot coals and turned to rubble. So I have learned something else about statue movement behavior, or perhaps I'd seen that before, but now I know that statues see pits as obstacles that they will attempt to move through if Link is directly behind them. I think I called him Blink instead of Leaf. This is not a Zelda game. So what else could I do? It feels like the only place that I can wake up the statue and not have it block off the pressure pad is right here. So I feel like this has to be the opening move. And this really, truly constrains all the things I can do at the beginning. Because if I go south again, it dies there. That's no good to me. If I go left or right or wait, I die. So all I could do is here. So far, all of my moves have been constrained. If I ever want the rubble here, it sure feels like, well, maybe there's a way. Okay. Is there any possible way that I could get the statue hung up on the pit? No, because it will slide around the pit in one manner or another. Or just catch up to Leaf, yeah. So once I'm here, if I ever want to get the rubble down there, I have to start moving south. And there's just no way. Alright, I spent more than a half an hour looking at an opening move for this puzzle, and so I had to get a hint. I did just get a hint. and then was able to solve it from the hint. So I had been trying to block the eyeball over here by getting the statue to die here, and that's impossible. I also realized that it's impossible to get this statue out at the beginning because there isn't space to do the same movement like I was doing here to wake up this one while this eye is on cooldown over here while this eye is on cooldown because this one shoots you. And so what didn't occur to me is I need to get this statue's rubble blocking this eye so that I can then wake this statue and get his rubble there. And so that is what I need to do. And that's actually not too hard because I can go down and then back up and he's right behind me. And now there's some rubble there. And with that rubble there blocking that eye to the south, now I can do the same set of moves on the bottom half of the puzzle and go up here and move here, and there's my rubble exactly where I need it. And so I had the right insight as to where I need the rubble, I think, and the rest of the puzzle should solve itself. Now, there's a wrinkle I just realized, which is I was planning to put the bomb bug here, and I can't get the bomb bug there anymore. I don't think. Let's actually see. I still don't have enough insight into bomb bug movement. And okay, there is a reason. I was wondering why these squares existed. These squares exist, oh wait, so that I can move the bomb bug to the north, I was thinking. No, the bomb bug can only move. I need to have the bomb bug, okay, I understand. That's too close. I need to be here. No. I need to be here and then moving north. There we go. That's how I can get the bomb bug up to here. That's why these squares exist as a little cutout in the north wall. Then I would need to be here to drag you over to the left. But I placed some rubble right there. So that's the wrong place to place the initial rubble. I need to place it further to the south so I could drag the bomb bug here to kill these two, and then I could step in between these two and step in between these two. Okay, so this is still the only way to start the puzzle. I have to wake you up here. Then I'm gonna move right here so that I can prime this laser. But now I want to kill you slightly to the south of where I killed you before. So I want to kill you here. That is now the key move. And then everything else can proceed the same way. So I prime this laser to the north, wake up this statue, bring you... Now I can't go to the north. I could step right here. Then bring, then I'm on the wrong parity to wake up the laser and get the statue to die there. Yet another wrinkle. After seeing the initial insight, this puzzle's become very interesting. If I move right, up, down, then the statue slides around. Up, previously up, down was perfect. I can't go sideways, I can't go up, and I need the statue continuing to move up. So, what am I not thinking of now? Alright, I had to go for a second hint, but I managed to find one, and there is another sequence over here, so I thought it was impossible to dodge all the lasers here. But if I come over here... let me think this through. No, I guess it'd have to be coming from here. So if I prime you north, get you south, while you're on cooldown, I can't do this. There's something I can do that's interesting here that doesn't kill that guy over there, but what is it? You're on cooldown. Now you'll be facing north. You're still on cooldown. So now I can go down here and wake this guy up. And move to the right because the guy on the left was on cooldown, and then move up. There we go. So it's possible to extract the south statue even while all the eyes are still alive and still have all their sight lines. And so knowing that, if I kill you anywhere in this column, sorry, this row, like I'd like to kill you there, but that kills me as well. But I could also kill you somewhere where this guy gets blocked, and that might enable me to then get this statue here. This is still the key location. But if this guy's rightward eye movement was blocked, I think I might be able to do that. So how would I do that? We're at the same height. And I have a long way to go to get here. If I could go north, you'll just be sliding around that pit anyway. If I go south, is there a way for me to get you hung up anywhere that we end up at different heights? Yes, but unfortunately it's one that kills me. What if I come towards you here? I can kill you there. Does that help with the first guy? It might, actually. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a little while since I've been down this path again. This doesn't work because you get killed there. So I have to move to the right here. Pull us both down. Oh, wow. I'd be able to stand here. Oh. This is almost working. So rather than going to the right here, what if I go to the left here? Imagine I could move down, down, down. You'd go down to... No, you've gone too far to the... Okay. Imagine I could move down, down, but you die there. Down, up, down, 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 and you're sliding. But I'm safe to move here, which is interesting. I managed to kill you in a different spot. It's very interesting. Could I have done something slightly different? One wonders. The possibility space is much greater than I originally appreciated, so that part is cool. And now, is there a different way? Okay. I can move to the right here. Then I can pass you here. Then I can go left here and down. It still doesn't quite work. But knowing that initial move... What if I do that at the beginning now? Okay, so I did not see that right is a legal move here, and so I haven't been down this path at all. That would kill you there, but there's this sliding issue. But now I could kill you there. And is that interesting for the other guy over here, where I move right? It is. There we go. Finally did it. Okay. So, if I were redesigning this campaign, I would do it so that the move of going from here to here to here to here to wake up the statue and get him out was tutorialized somewhere, and I would realize that I could get both of these statues out independently and work with them in order to do that. So if there were a previous level that kind of taught me that one move, then I would have realized that the number of opening positions in this puzzle was much greater than I originally anticipated, because I was only doing the move of here, here, dodging back down, rather than here, here, moving right, and then starting down. And so seeing that move was the thing that blocked me from realizing that there were multiple places to possibly position rubble in this location. After that, this is a very interesting puzzle, and I really like it. But I needed to get over that hump, and unfortunately I needed to look for 2 hints in order to find it, but I did manage to find hints both on Discord and then on... I watched like the first few seconds of Laylight getting towards a solution to realize what I was missing. Okay, so with that done, and with all of my commentary about puzzle design, now we can simply go win the puzzle, because the rest of it is very well telegraphed by the position of the non-hot coal tiles that exist in the puzzle. Specifically, I can walk this guy over here, and then walk him over here, and then I'm forced to get out of this column anyway. That's also where he blows these guys up, and now I can simply walk, now I have to go, right, hit the toggle switch, then I can go walk through your line of sight, and walk through your line of sight, and everyone is dead. So that was cool. Yeah, it's a good puzzle, it just is too difficult at the open, and there's a way to tutorialize some of the moves that are needed to open it that would make the whole puzzle very good. Okay, cool. Oh, and this is our first Infernal Key, I believe they are called. Infernal Keys, collected 1. And there's even, oh, a teleport. So I'm on the lower level, like I'm in the underground. All of the previous warp spots that we have seen have been in the overworld. But this is called Volcano Prize, yes. All right, neat. In that case, I need to mark it as a warp in my notes. All right, and then having done that, I started at the Tower Plaza warp. We did Fiery Peak and went into the underground magma area that I was just in. So Marsh Checkpoint is the next one on the list. So that is where I would choose to go to spend my next green key. But before I do that, I need to see where I am in an episode, because I've spent probably an hour recording, but I have a feeling I don't have that much footage that's usable. All right, I have more usable footage than I thought, so that is nice. Also, during the editing, I kind of disagreed with what I said about this. Where is the... it is right here. Under Fire was the name of it. I said that I wanted, like, this move that I was describing where you stepped to the right, like, you stepped twice in the line of fire of the eyeball who was on cooldown to be tutorialized. I don't know that it has to be that specific. I don't know what it is, but I didn't quite have enough practice dodging perhaps angry eyes on hot coals. Maybe just more of that would have been enough. Like, I was asking for more hand-holding than I think is actually necessary, but basically I really railroaded myself into not seeing... I guess, can I press I here? I can. So just if I hold down I, it shows me the initial state of this puzzle while I'm just previewing it on the map screen, even though I'm currently standing somewhere else. Yeah, just the fact that I got up here and then immediately moved down, it never occurred to me that I could move to the right, reprime the laser while the statue was awake, and then we would both move down. He'd move down diagonally and dodge the laser. Because it already kind of like took the insight of like priming this guy and stepping up here, and then I have to keep moving, and so I have to get out of the way of all the lasers to step down. I think, yeah, I think if I had more practice just with angry eyes and hot coals, um, because the hot coals always keep you moving, and the angry eyes also always drive you moving in kind of a different way. And so I think practice with those two elements simultaneously before this room might have gotten me sufficiently familiar that then I would be in the right mindset to experiment more and discover the opening moves into this room. In any case, that's a lot of my own thoughts about kind of like the overall campaign design and puzzle design. But we definitely already have enough footage for this episode. So that is great. If I click now, it brings me back to the map. The other thing that I wanted to call out on the map, I actually saw this in the previous episode, was we have been to the tower, and there's actually another level of this. And the reason it occurred to me is because there's going to be a question mark room up here because we've seen that there is a way to climb the tower even higher. And so if I go back to the map, there'll just be a question mark room here at 4, -3, 1. 4, -2, 2, whatever it is. XYZ, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So the Z is just like the height of the tower. And I noticed that about the map. I do like this mini map a lot. I'm in the process of working on my own mapping program, which I don't remember. It might have been a while since I've shown it off. I keep working on features for it, and it's getting better. I'm pretty happy with it. But so I haven't been leveraging this map, but this map is quite nice. I like the fact that you can zoom in and preview. I like the fact that you could look at the initial state, even though you've probably already cleared most of the levels that you're going back to exploring. I like the fact that it shows me... do I have any such rooms on the map, though? Rooms that I have not explored but not yet completed. So there's a little symbol in the bottom left that shows me where the warps are, which is nice. There's like an exclamation point that appears in the upper right if there's uncleared rooms, but I don't think there actually currently are any. And then there's a key icon in the upper left if I know that a key exists in the room, but I haven't picked it up yet. But there's not currently any of those to display either. Yeah, so I wanted to show off the map now, and there's not as many things that I could show off on the map now, but the map is good. Okay, I've rambled enough. I hope everyone's having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Leafs Odyssey. For now, bye-bye.